257. If your lordships may kindly see.
Election Act देखिए।
जी सर, 2025 SCMR 257।
इसमें हमने वापस भेजा है?
नहीं सर, इसमें जो माइनॉरिटी व्यू था वो अपहोल्ड किया। If your lordship will see 268 side marked L, एक लाइन ऊपर से पढ़ रहा हूं। For the same reasons as recorded in the minority judgment, we hold that the tribunal was not correct.
कहां से पढ़?
सर 268 में L के ऊपर वाली लाइन से पढ़ रहा हूं। For the same reasons as recorded in the minority judgment, we hold the tribunal was not correct and the High Court was correct in determining the receipts received by the petitioner for the lease of FLIC tapes containing computer software programs were not income from royalty and were business profits as claimed by the petitioner in the tax returns. And then therefore therefore we accept the present review, recall the majority judgment under review and dismiss the appeals of the respondent upholding the judgments of the High Court, which was the minority judgment. The second judgment, of course, on this is in which your Lord, more expressly it has been said, in which a number of your lordships were on the bench. PLD 2024 Supreme Court 1199.
जी citation क्या है?
Sir, PLD 2024 Supreme Court 1199. And if your lordships miss
citation, please repeat.
जी sir, I'm sorry sir. PLD 2024 Supreme Court 1199, and your lordships may see the last page 1222 para 46.
63 है?
जी सर, थोड़ा सा वो होता है कि वही
The famous 63 age.
yes, and one of those cases where your lordship made a comeback, as they say.
So you want again that I should come back?
हो सकता है,
Again?
as a backup option I may consider that, sir. Therefore, para 46. Para 46, last page. Therefore, for all the aforesaid reason, the majority short order and the majority judgment are set aside as they are against the clear language and mandate of the Constitution and are also contrary to the decision of the larger benches of this court. The conclusions arrived at by the judges who were in the minority are sustained. These are the reasons for our short order dated 3rd November 2024, and one judgment in which the appeals are revived.
And then in that case, I and Justice Miakhil were.
जी बिल्कुल सर, बिल्कुल। तो इन दोनों में सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दिया गया है मेजॉरिटी को माइनॉरिटी व्यूज। नाउ वन ऑफ दोस केसेस इन विच both his lordship Justice Aminuddin and Justice Mazhar was up one on the bench, and Justice Mazhar has authored it, where the appeals are revived. 2023 SCMR 737.
2023 SCMR
737. If your lordship may see the last paragraph, para 9.
है ना?
जी सर.
Para 9.
I had the pleasure of arguing before both your lordships, sir. Para 9, sir, last para. If your lordship,
above discussion,
ji, sir, if your lordships have it, I'll read, sir.
740.
In the wake of the above, sorry, sir.
क्या देना?
Review allowed होगा. Review allowed.
Sir, 7. जी.
ठीक है.
Sir, para 9, sir, last para है judgment का. In the wake of the above discussion, the order dated 4/9/2020 is reviewed. Accordingly, CRP number 35K of 2020 is allowed, and CPLA number so and so is restored to its original number, which shall be fixed for hearing before a 3-member bench for leave to appeal. So all 3 options are before your lordship. Now, my lord.
फैसल मेरा एक छोटा सा सवाल है.
जी, जी.
ये सलमान साहब ने जो अपना चैलेंज किया था कि दे वर नॉट इंडिपेंडेंट कैंडिडेट्स, और कमीशन ने उनकी एप्लीकेशन रिजेक्ट कर दी थी.
जी, जी.
और फर्दर उसको चैलेंज नहीं किया गया तो उसको
Against that we came to the Supreme Court. By appealing to the Supreme Court, not entertained. I'll explain it.
ठीक है.
Now, let me come to my second proposition, which is, and I think this is very important because, especially in such cases where it's such an important review judgment, it's not a run-of-the-mill review judgment, is that one should be absolutely clear as to, ये रखो, सिर्फ ये वाले दो, सिर्फ ये वाले दो, ये दे दीजिए. What will be the grounds of review and what will be my grounds of dismissal of the review?
अगर आप पेशावर हाईकोर्ट के
आर्टिकल 187
नहीं, अब मैं आ रहा हूं सर कि ये जो रिव्यू फाइल हुआ है ये किन ग्राउंड्स पे रिव्यू हो सकता है, एंड दोज ग्राउंड्स व्हिच हैव बीन पुट फॉरवर्ड आई विल बी चैलेंजिंग दोज ग्राउंड्स, बट फॉर दैट आई विल ओनली साइट 1 or 2 judgments. And I start from the latest judgment, which I think is one of the most elaborate.
फैसल अगर आप ये देखें ना कि पेशावर हाईकोर्ट ने अब वहाँ से जहाँ से जनरेट हो रही सारी प्रोसीडिंग्स, पेशावर हाईकोर्ट ने क्या किया, क्या रिलीफ दिया है उनको, ये भी तो देख लें कि क्या...
जी सर, मैं जरा से ये मेंटेनेबिलिटी का खत्म है आज ये खत्म करना चाह रहा हूँ एटलीस्ट बिफोर आई कम टू द मेरिट्स.
जब तक दिस नॉट मेरिट्स, दिस आर फैक्ट्स.
नहीं ये मेरिट्स, ये सर मैं उस पे इसलिए नहीं आ रहा. लेट मी सेट द स्टेज फॉर व्हाई आई थिंक दीज रिव्यूज शुड बी डिसमिस्ड. लीगल ग्राउंड्स पहले मैं आपके सामने रखूं.
बेसिकली वी आर ऑन स्टेज, यू आर बिलो द स्टेज.
हम तो सर इल्तजाई कर सकते हैं
स्टेज की बात कर.
जी जी.
फर्स्ट पे तो आपने 3 पॉइंट्स कहे हैं कि ये रिव्यू में हो सकता है पर
जी. अब मैं बता रहा हूँ क्या मैं
लेकिन वन ऑफ द मेंबर ऑथर द ऑनरेबल चीफ जस्टिस अफरीदी साहब, उन्होंने तो मैटर रिमांड कर दिया था कमीशन को.
जी जी, वो भी सब्स्टिट्यूट हो सकता है. मैं अपने अब ऑब्जेक्शंस 2 हिस्सों में डिवाइड करूंगा.
इसलिए ये क्वेश्चन पैदा हो रहा है कि पहले आपने फर्स्ट स्टेज पे कहा कि 3 इवेंचुअलिटीज हो.
जी जी जी.
एक ये हो सकता है कि आप रिव्यू डिसमिस कर दें.
जी.
दूसरा ये हो सकता है कि आप उसको रिमांड करें,
रिव्यू डिसमिस कर दें या अलाउ कर दें कंप्लीटली.
तीसरा ये हो सकता है कि
दूसरा ये हो सकता है सब्स्टिट्यूट कर दें, और तीसरा हो सकता है रिस्टोर कर दें. ठीक है, अपील दोबारा सुनिए. नाउ लेट मी नाउ कम.
अब आप बता रहे हैं कि रिव्यू जो है वो मेंटेनेबल ही नहीं है.
जी. अब मैं अपने ऑब्जेक्शन 2 हिस्सों में डिवाइड कर रहा हूं. आई विल एक्सप्लेन व्हाई ऑन लीगल ग्राउंड्स दीज रिव्यूज आर नॉट मेंटेनेबल, एंड देन ऑन द मेरिट्स आई विल एक्सप्लेन व्हाई द रिव्यूज शुड बी डिसमिस्ड. बट लेट मी फर्स्ट कम टू द नाउ द फर्स्ट जजमेंट इन ऑर्डर टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट माय ग्राउंड्स ऑफ मेंटेनेबिलिटी इज. इट्स अ रीसेंट ऑर्डर in this CPLA number 402P of 2023. I rely on the additional note by His Lordship Justice Mazhar. If your Lordships may kindly see, शुरू में Justice मंसूर अली शाह की जजमेंट है 9 पेज तक. उसके बाद if your Lordships में see, इसमें देखना मेरी मार्क हुई भी होगी. 9 पेज के बाद दोबारा फर्स्ट पेज शुरू होता है जिसमें हिज लॉर्डशिप्स नेम इज रिटन. इफ ऑल योर लॉर्डशिप्स हैव इट आई विल रीड. जी
जी. कौन सा पैरा?
नाउ
मेरा प्लीज बताइए फैसल.
जी, अगर आप काइंडली देखिएगा पैरा 2 देखिए.
जस्टिस मोहम्मद अली मदर साहब
जी, और जरा 4 लाइनें देखिएगा, ये बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट है. The precondition and yardstick for filing a review application is that the advocate signing the application shall specify in brief the points upon which the prayer for review is made, and shall add a certificate in the form of a reasoned opinion that the review would be justifiable in that particular case. This certificate is of critical importance. His Lordship and again in this order emphasized that. And this question will...
It is prescribed in the Supreme Court rules.
Ji, Rule 4, Order 26.
And it has consequences as well. If it is found that the application is frivolous, then the license of the advocate shall be revoked by
वो पैरा 3 में उन्होंने बताया, while recognizing the right to file a review petition within the framework and scope of review jurisdiction in the aforesaid rules, a penal clause is also embedded that in case the court concludes that the review application was vexatious or frivolous, the advocate or the advocate on record drawing the application shall render himself liable to disciplinary action. Now, if I may come to the next paragraph, sir. ये इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि ये बेसिकली समराइज कर देता है. The survey of Order 47 Rule 1 CPC divulges that an aggrieved party may file an application for review of the judgment or order on the ground of the discovery of new and important information or evidence which after the exercise of due diligence was not within his knowledge or could not be produced by him at the time when the decree was passed or order made, or on account of some mistake or error apparent on the face of the record, or for other sufficient reasons. So for all intents and purposes, the review of judgment or order may be entreated only in instances of errors in judgment or order floating on the surface of the record with a substantial impact on the final outcome of the list. However, it does not connote or entail a right of rehearing of a decided case, especially where there has been a mindful and thoughtful decision on the point of law as well as fact. In my view, every judgment rendered by a court of law is presumed to be solemn and conclusive determination of all points arising out of the risk. Irregularities, if any, which have no significant effect or impact on the outcome would not be sufficient to warrant review. However, if the incongruity or ambiguity is of a nature as to transmute the course of action from being one in aid of justice to a process of injustice, then obviously a review petition may be instituted for redress to demonstrate the error if it is found floating conspicuously on the surface of the record. But a mere desire for rehearing of the matter cannot constitute sufficient ground for grant of review, which by its very nature cannot be equated with the right or remedy of appeal. Your Lordship will make a note of this. The clemency afforded by review exists to nip in the bud an irreversible injustice, if any, done by a court, such as a misconstruction of law, misreading of evidence, or non-consideration of pleas raised, which would amount to an error floating on the surface of the record. However, where the court has taken a conscious and deliberate decision on a point of fact or law, a review petition will not be competent. The review jurisdiction of the court is neither commensurate with the right of appeal, nor an opportunity of rehearing, nor can a judgment or order be reviewed. ये बड़ा important है because a different view could have been taken. Now, एक मैं 2-3 लाइनें बस और पढ़ूंगा, then I'll stop, sir.